Hello. I am Keishan, your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. Yep, I'm doing that. I am disrupting HR, disrupting leadership, and disrupting you. I quit my job, wrote a book. Now what? My now what is I am reflecting. I'm reflecting on a lot of things, as a matter of fact. I'm reflecting on what leadership looks like. I am reflecting on what my life looked like over the past several years, several decades. I am looking at what my potential future or what my future could look like. I am reflecting on so much. And one of the things that I realize now that I have time to reflect is that everybody who is living, every living being, has the same number of seconds in a minute, minutes in an hour, hours in a day, days in a week, weeks in the year. We all have the same time. The difference between my peer, who is the same age, same demographics, who has accomplished the goal that I'm looking to accomplish, and me is what we're doing differently with our time. Time. So I'm talking about visions and casting vision and dreams as we wrap up 2023. There are 38 days left in 2023. And actually, it doesn't matter when you watch this because hashtag replay is real. It really doesn't matter when you watch this. What matters is, do you have the takeaways that this is intended for you to have? So you have the same amount of seconds, days that everybody else has. What are you doing with the time that you are allotted? What are you doing with the given time? So David Shands wrote this book. You can Google him. He's a serial entrepreneur. He started off working at the Cheesecake Factory, went out and had a great time one year for his birthday. The next year, they said, let's do the same thing you did last year. And something hit him in that moment. He was thinking, this is not what my life is supposed to. It's not supposed to be on repeat. I have goals to accomplish. What do you have to accomplish? What is so grand and so great that you're supposed to accomplish? What dreams do you have in your mind or that you've dreamt? Or maybe you have written them down, or you keep rehearsing them and they're on replay in your mind and you haven't written them down. Why not? Because the first step to that dream coming to fruition is taking it from here and putting it on paper. You put it on paper, then you need to figure out how to execute it. Write the vision, make it plain so that those who see it can run with it. Those who see it can help you execute it, accomplish it. So I want to challenge you with this. As you begin to wrap up 2023, you need to, let's do this together. It's a challenge. We need to do this. I'm partnering with God. I'm like, Lord, come on in and order my steps in this, because I've done things wrong, because I thought I had all the answers. I was a little arrogant and cocky with it, and I did not submit to the authority of God. And when that happens and you try to do things in your own strength, it doesn't always go the way that you intend for it to go. So I'm going to challenge you. As 23 begins to wrap up, we're celebrating holidays at the end of the year. Thanksgiving, where we all just overindulge in all types of food. And then there's Black Friday and then Cyber Monday, where people are overextending their budgets for the sake of some man-made holiday. I'll call it a man-made holiday. Because we don't have to, if we are putting ourselves deeper in debt for the sake of celebrating something and not giving it to Jesus, who Christmas is all about. If we're not giving it to him, then we are just doing it to please whom? Don't know. So I'm going to challenge you. I'm actually in the mode right now where I'm challenging myself to be more disciplined financially. So leadership is what I taught as an adjunct professor. And what I've discovered with leadership is in many forms. Leadership can be um, individuals, parents, it could be teachers. Um, Maybe you lead an organization, maybe you lead a department within an organization. So a leader is anybody who leads people. But in order for the leader to be successful or to be able to execute, somebody has to follow through with the vision that was written down so that you can share it with them. So if you're an entrepreneur, you're somebody who's looking to accomplish a goal. I've accomplished some goals in my own strength. And if you've accomplished a goal, you're like, yes, check that off my list. And that's not a dream, because a dream is different from a goal. A goal is something that I want to lose 10 pounds by Christmas, by the new year. That's a goal. A dream is something so big that you don't see a way of how you can do it on your own. So I'm challenging those people who have vision. I'm challenging those people who want to accomplish things that they've always wanted to do, but didn't really think that they could do. And I'm challenging in that way. So this is for you. And I'm not talking just to you, I'm talking to myself too. There are some things, some doors have opened that will be disclosed at some time that I could not have imagined would open. But that's because I'm choosing to partner with God. He has to order my steps because I mess it up. I mess things up. I do. I'm just going to keep it real. However, when dreams are so big and bold and audacious and naturally unattainable, that's when you really have to lean into God. So I'm challenging you to write those big dreams. They can be accomplished. Remember, there's somebody your same age, your same demographic, who has accomplished the goal that you're trying to accomplish. What's the difference between you and them? And whatever those differences are, remove them, squash them, get rid of them. They are only holding you back. So you need to get them out of your mindset. You need to cast those down so that you can move forward in the things that God has for you. That is all that I want to share with you. Again, I am about disrupting some things. I'm about shaking some things up. I'm about encouraging you and transforming you so that you can get to the point where you accomplish the goals and dreams that are on the inside. They're just bubbling up, and you're like, how do I do this? How do I do it? Don't get discouraged, and don't let doubt set in to keep you from accomplishing those dreams. Remember, some of the greatest ideas, $1,000,000 ideas, are in the cemetery. You don't want to go to your grave. You don't want to leave this earth without having accomplished that which is on the inside of you, that was given to you to accomplish. Don't do it. I'm encouraging you not to. So anyways, that's all I have to share. Thank you so much for tuning in. But I'll be back because I quit my job, wrote a book, and I got plenty of time to think. So that's what. So again, my name is Keishan. I am your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR, disrupting leadership, and I hope this disrupted you. Take care. God bless. Happy holidays.